Alright, there we go. Oh. And of course the name is wrong because YouTube is terrible. Hopefully people get that joke. Alright, there we go. Oh. Uh-oh. And of course the name is wrong because YouTube is terrible. Alright, it's working? Alright, there's people here. Now I just need to share it onto my Discord. And then we can get this underway. Lower that. Hey! Dev server is not up. The title has been changed, hopefully. That was the title from last stream when I was talking about the announcement of the tanks. Dev server is probably not going to be up till sometime mid next month. Hopefully this worked. Yeah, it worked. All right. So today, plan to play some vehicles. I wanted to do this Friday, but I had some things on Friday, so yeah, let's play some French tanks. Been playing the AMX-30. Oh man, this is lagging a lot for some reason. Hey. Hey. You're the guy on the Discord who wants the, I totally forgot the tank. But yeah, AMX-30. It's alright. If you were gonna try to buy a, yeah. If you're gonna want to get a rank 5 premium, I'd suggest one of the other ones. But if like I like the look of it. It doesn't have a stabilizer. If you know what you're doing, that's not too big of a deal. Anyways, let's play a game. Just gonna close that. I don't even need it. And close these just for the lulz. Alright. And don't really see this map much on higher tiers. Which probably means that we've been down tiered, which is great. loading for a while. Uh, yeah, so I was gonna do this Friday. I had some things in the way. I didn't sleep well like Thursday to Friday night, so I was like, hey, just do it Saturday. Call it the long Friday stream. Pretend it's still Friday. Uh, oh, helicopters. Looks like we've been up-tiered. I was wrong. I always like going across the bridge on this map. Not much of a frontal confrontation type of dude. Yeah, who's on our team? So we're Axis. The Axis and France. Helicopter sounds like it died. I don't know. Helicopters seem like, unfortunately, very useless. Like they're more of a gimmick. You score a few kills with ATGMs and then die. And that's really all they're for. It's kind of disappointing. And no one really plays the helicopter game. But well, apparently people do, but I don't know. I can't stand trying to grind in that game mode. Oh, come on. Alright, let's try the Lorraine. Actually, now I want to go use the Foch. So far I haven't had like too much, like no great plays with this tank, but it's not awful. Its frontal armor is pretty good, but you face a lot of heat FS, which makes it basically useless. And it's kind of sluggish. I was hoping for it to be a bit faster, but sight. The gun's good. And I like the 15 mil that it has. Kind of an odd caliber to give a tank, but alright. Yeah, see, good gun. I want to get the people have been calling it the super bias, Surpassa, or whatever it's called. It doesn't look very good compared to what it goes up against, but it just looks fun to play. Oh, that's not good. See, it's also a new tank, so you don't have parts for it yet. He's just about to capture the zone. My main gun is out. And there's a dude in front of me, so... Ah! Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. I was kind of screwed. Alright. I've been playing the French a lot, but I haven't been having many good games at all.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones. The enemy is getting closer to victory.
That's an ally. Yeah, it looks like our team got completely demolished. Which is unfortunate. I don't know if I want to go down there. I get stuck. Let's do it anyways, just for the lulz. What? No, come on! Yeah. This game's done. Already over. That's probably what got me at ATGMs. I wonder if I could shoot him. No, my gun's out too, somehow. Yep, dead. Well, I'm not just gonna play French, I'll play something else. I believe I have a good US line. Not this. Yeah, this. I can swap that 7.0 out for a 6.3. I was playing with a friend. He had a 7.0 lineup or something. I'm trying to get this boy, so I can get this one. That'll be great. What do I have? Oh, yeah, targeting. I believe that helps you move your turret around more, and you don't really need to range find in a spag. Alright, not air. Come on. Alright. Hey! Evil Lab. Just some late Saturday streaming. It's supposed to be Friday noon, but things got in the way. And I slept for like a really long time. Like yesterday, I went to sleep probably around 2 in the afternoon. And then I woke up at like 1 in the morning and watched YouTube videos till like 8 and then went back to sleep. I was just really tired. I think it also had to do with me not like eating properly throughout the day. So I was just like exhausted from lack of food. Alright, let's go. I should probably, like, memorize the range that is. Because you always see dudes over there. I think next Friday, which I'm supposed to do streams, I will probably just next Friday I'll probably just do my best to hit that time, because that's how it all works out. You gotta get on time. But might do it on Twitch, because streaming on YouTube is awful. Like, YouTube's streaming platform. And it's easy, more accessible for my viewers, subscribers, because they get a notification. They don't have to go to Twitch or anything. But like, it's just a really bad platform to go streaming on. Like, the control panel or whatever it's called is just so complicated, and they have regular streaming, and then they have game streaming or YouTube gaming, and then they have a third one, which is like, I forgot, it's like some sort of webcam thing. And it's just very complicated. I don't get why people do it. And Twitch can be complicated too, but I've like used their platform before. I kind of more understand it more, and you can really just press the go live, move the stream button, and you're there. Yeah, he did. Oop. Looks like we're starting to win this one, but doesn't mean they can't have a comeback. I should be careful for any flanks. But I'm just going to be moving over to A. Aha! That was a bad shot, my friend. He's going to be getting out of there. Oh, he capped my gunner. Of course. No, he did. But Challenger Mark III, that's going to be interesting. Well, actually, I don't think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be kind of bad. Or just not... It's not going to do what everyone wants it to do. It's not going to be a 10.0 British tank. Because it still has, I believe, all the same problems that the Challenger Mark II has. And the lower front plate, that's only ERA. There's no reactive armor. So it only protects against heat, which isn't really used at top tier anyways, unless you don't have a spaded tank. Though I wonder how much heat protection it will actually give. But it was put there to prevent RPG, so... Oh, it's the German M48, I think it was. I heard that thing's like really good. Oh, there's a Tiger 2 right here. Nope, Tiger 2's dead. Oh, a Panther 2. That thing got down-tiered. Not down-tiered, but its BR lowered recently. Nah, be careful, there's more Tiger 2s. But that's a P, so... Huh, he dead anyways. I kind of wish the rest of the body wouldn't disappear. Like... It's kind of annoying when it just, like, doesn't... Like, the only turrets last, like... I don't know. Gaijin said they don't do that because, like... I think it was... what's the word? It took up too much power for the servers, and it can get in the way of things. But they could just do it like I don't know if it's still there. Battlefield 3, tank bodies would last, but if you just drove into them, they'd disappear. Ah, I knew he was gonna wait. Whatever. Let's use the M26.
The enemy has most of the strategic
Oh,
zones.
man, so I was doing pretty well. I was doing all right, but it looks like the rest of my team was busy dying. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this one unless I can like pull some awesome stuff. Hopefully there's no surprises for me over this hill. They probably have killed that BTR, so I think I'm good. That's a cool camo. Yep. There was a surprise for me over the hill.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Okay, fine. Yep, he died anyways. But we are now losing A. Although A is like kind of a lost cause, so.
We no longer have the advantage.
Oh, come on. Yeah. I'm pretty sure these rounds could go right through them. Let's try the... Oh, let's not try anything, because there's another Tiger 2 somewhere. Alright, see ya, Evil Mav. Oh, you're back. Never mind. Let's try the two 1000s. I have no luck with the Tiny Tims. I don't know. I think their heyday is over, and now they're like not as good or something.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
But yeah, our team is basically dead, unfortunately. I can kill some dudes on the ground anyways. Maybe some spags. That looks like a jet, and that's a Kika, so... might be able to catch up to him. I know I can outturn him, because I've been outturned before when I was in the Kika. But I can't outrun him. And now everyone's... Oh, that's a Ta.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
Yeah, the machine guns on the i7 are great, because you get so many of them. Well, that didn't go well, but I'm gonna try again because it's kind of fun. A lot of people hate this map. I'm not entirely sure why. They probably have some good reasons, but honestly, I like the aesthetic of it. It has some issues. Like I wish they would open it up because I know the full map they showed off in the dev blog when it was first announced. Much bigger, much cooler, which would be a greater like map to play on. But That's not how a lot of maps are. They make like a really big map and then they just use a tiny section of it. I guess when people play big maps, they just complain that it takes forever to drive across. That's because the big maps are like, there's like nothing in them. Now, I think they really need to just redo the way they do game modes more.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh yeah, 38th parallel is awful. Like yeah, it's a really bad map. It's just broken in so many ways. And then they have like the stupid one game mode where it's even smaller. Like I don't understand where like well we gotta funnel them even more so there's absolutely no flanking. I don't know what they're thinking with those. fast transmission, so he ain't going anywhere. Not a gunner, so that's a... Gotta be careful. Watch that turret. Yeah, he did. Oh, there's another one. Super Pershing. Oh, there's a spag. Damn palm tree. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I can get through there. They do need to add more, like... There's like some cool maps they could add of many European countries. And less fictitious ones, like whatever city in Italy this is. I guess it's nice, but... Like, I know there's a lot of islands that there was tank battles on between Japan and US that could be pretty interesting. And if you do the map right, you could make both a tank map and a ship map in one go. Are we already like... Oh wait, well they have the cap point. So this dude's just spawn camping. So I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna go make my way to the cap point. I don't think I'll get over the ridge before he dies. Yep. Oh, there's a dude. Are we even like... Yeah, we got some dudes going to A. Yeah, it seems pretty equal. Panther 2. Oh, what? Hey, he got me through the trees. Oh, wait, whatever. I'm 26. We're taking A. I don't know. Some people don't want to... Like, I don't know. Some people don't spawn camp without bothering to get the point. It happens a lot. Especially when you get in higher tiers. It's dumb. I'll say that. It's really annoying too when you're like losing and you notice you have like 2 or so dudes killing the enemy on their spawn but not taking obvious points. Like I remember seeing people on Normandy and be like they spawning the enemy but not taking C, even when like C is on the way to spawn camping the enemy. now we have the point, so I'm gonna go straight through the city and see what the action is over there. Nope. Enemy. Ooh. Come on, reloading time. He got his track. Oh, now he's kind of turned towards me, so I'm gonna have to be. Yeah, let's range find this one. Yeah, a little to the side will do it. The trick. I can't get that dude in time. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. Honestly, a lot of people get stuck at 6.7 and they can't like progress beyond that fast enough. So they resort to spawn camping to get maximum RP, but you get more RP if you win. So focus on winning. Ideally, you. Oh, the latest dev blog? I was talking about that. The Chieftain Mark III. Like, I don't think it's gonna be the tank that saves the British tree. Like, it's not gonna do what we need a British tank to do, be a 10.0 tank. Because really all it is a Mark II with some extra ERA on the bottom, which doesn't protect against APF SDS. Maybe it'll have a little bit, gosh, I believe there's like, it's welded there. And it's a thing. But it's not gonna like save you. So that area is still gonna be a weak point. And it still has the other weak points. At least that's what I believe. I should probably read the dev blog over, but the other minor changes also, they're only minor changes. Like the ammo boxes are in like sealed off areas. I don't know if that's gonna stop you from being ammo racked. But also it's going to be a full new tank and not just some add-on armor. I believe the Mark II was also able to have that add-on armor. So, potentially you could have two tanks, two chieftains with the bottom part protected. But still, it's not going to save the tank. It suffers in many different ways, including its stock ammo being just APDS. And now they have the point. Is that it? What? Oh. Well, I think I'm blind. Alright then. I'm gonna go annoy people with 40 mils. What I'm curious about is the top tier Italian tank. Like, how top tier is it going to be? Are they going to add a 10.0? If so, what's that going to be? Is it just going to be like a 9.7 or an 8.7 or something like that? And they'll wait another patch to give Italy an actual top tier that they need. Because like the OF-40 Mark II, that's not a 10.0 worthy tank. It's not even like maybe 9.0 worthy. It's not going to happen with this patch NPC. This patch is going to be the Italian tank patch, but I'm pretty confident that next patch will add the Japanese Navy. Like Japanese Navy, pretty popular, so it's going to need like its own thing so they can really get that advertising going. But what was I saying again? Oh yeah, Italian top tier. In the OF-40 Mark II A1, the one with a 120, I believe that thing was never complete. It was just a turret with a mock-up chassis. Or just entirely mock-up, I don't remember. So you can't have that thing. And then the there might have been some prototypes of the C1 Ariete, but I don't think they like. I don't know. Like I don't think Gaijin's gonna end the tree with a prototype. Like I've heard that they don't like doing that.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Why don't I have any FPE for this thing? Oh, whatever. We lost. What is this guy doing?
We suffered a defeat. Head back to base.
Got a box. And it's the... Ooh. Alright. Let's go to suspension. Low tier Italian derp gun. Can't think of any. But I do know that they had a lot of armored cars, and it's possible some of those armored cars might have some like really big guns but low armor that will force them down to lower tiers. Let's play the new Panther 2 battle rating. And oh yeah, can't take the HE1 6. I got some better stuff for this. I do have the Bomber 262, but I don't have its bombs yet, so it'd be kind of pointless to take out. This thing's pretty fun to fly. It got some good guns, so you can shoot up lighter armored targets. Oh, Japan. This Japan map, like, I think functionally as a map it worked fine, but I don't like the aesthetic of it. It's too, like, stereotypically Japanese. Like, I'd hope that an actual tank battle that Japan had, or like a real location in Japan, just like Cherry Blossom Land. No, naval doesn't work well in my system, so I doubt it would work well at all if I'm streaming. Yeah, Panther 2. I'll just go into the sea on this map. I don't know when the dev server will go live. In fact, I'm pretty sure Gaijin doesn't even know when they plan to launch the dev server. But I would estimate that it would probably be in, like, sometime mid next month. Or actually, no, it's this month, though. Sometime mid this month. Forgot, it's the 1st. Like, maybe next week. Like, at the end of next week, maybe. I think they're going to start pumping up the dev blogs a bit more. The last one we had today, I can tell you, was not planned, but they accidentally leaked it in the little video they had going for the Italian M60. I don't think the M1A1 is coming next patch. It's possible that leak list was either just planned vehicles for the eventual future, or the dude was lying or something. I don't know, and happened to get a few that were connected to another source I had. But not so, like, it's not in 1.8, not in 1.5, but it's possible we might see them in 1.87. But of course, hey, you never know. Let's wait till the patch comes out. Oh yeah, the winter event should be, maybe not soon, but eventually.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh, come on. I'm not having good, like, I'm not being able to pay attention well. Yeah, fine, let's use this thing. And not die. A vehicle I really hate fighting against, for a while, was IS-6s. I hate fighting against those, and then I figured out how to kill them. I hate fighting Spitfires in air RB. They're, like, really annoying. And I'm also, like, not good at flying them, so I just don't understand how people do them. For tanks, I'd have to think about that, because most tanks are pretty easy to get through. The what's it called? RU-251. That thing is annoying to fight against, because it's like a better version than something that we have in the tree. Yeah, you have to buy it, so it's like pay to win sort of. Well, yeah, the mouse is, it's annoying to penetrate, but like its great armor is its main weakness. It's so slow, you can't really effectively do much. I thought it was a dude. That's a dude. Hey, you're not gonna get through this, mate. Oh, come on, don't shoot the barrel. That's strategy. You're supposed to be dumb. Oh, now he's shooting the front. Oh, there's two of them. You're gonna be dead in like 13 seconds, just so you know.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Alright, now... Yes, I see you, T-25. You'll get yours when it's ready. Anyone else? I think I saw another dude, but... I don't know those planes. Are they, like, experimental German jet bombers? Because they sound like... What I can say is every plane, or every tank, every ship that has been constructed in some way, shape, or form, Gaijin will consider at some point or another. Anything paper or mock-up, it's kind of out the door already. They might accept a few, but for the most part, they're out the door. But if it's been constructed, there's a possibility it'll be added eventually. Russian bias. I'm not sure if anyone really complains about it. I do sometimes for the lulz, because it's mostly a meme. The most bit of Russian bias you'll ever see in the game is Guidance is a Russian company, so they can get details on Russian vehicles easier, and they also probably like the country they live in. So there's a possibility they will add more Russian vehicles more often because they like their own stuff. Besides that, it's they're not gonna like artificially skew things, especially because like the U.S. is conquering top tier, Germany's conquering high tiers, Russia conquers maybe mid tiers, but it's not. There's no like drastic Russian advantage. And really, if they wanted like, oh, float planes. There's a good possibility they'll get some more German torpedo planes. In one of their videos recently, they were talking about the Focke-Wulf 190 that had a torpedo. So yeah, they're definitely thinking of more torpedo planes to have. I don't know. I don't have a team, so I can't push forward more. They're getting spawn camped. If I turn back, there's a good chance a dude's gonna try to revenge kill me, and he'll see get me in when I'm heading back home. So I don't know. Yeah, I kind of want to see is maybe for event vehicles, maybe premiums, is the BF-109T that was supposed to be for the Graf Zeppelin or whatever it's called, the German carrier that was being constructed. But yeah, whatever it was. I'd like to see one of those things. Honestly, I'd like to see carriers in game. What was that? See, that's obviously Japanese bias. Let's spawn here and kill the guy who's spawn camping. When did I start playing? I think it was 2015. In the spring of 2015. Hello. Spawn campers, you gotta realize that you appear on my mini map. Oh god.
We no longer have advantage.
Alright, we lost this. Not because of me. You saw my gameplay, I was doing well. Killed a lot of them. EBR 75 or EBR 75 FL10. I'll have to look at those up real quick. Hey, Cookie Boy. Computer's lagging a bunch. See, 7 kills. What were you doing, team? Oh, thank God I got the heat round. That's real necessary. This thing was kind of slow, so let's up this. Alright, so EBR 75 FL10. And look at that real quick. Oh, that thing. I know that thing. I really hope they add it. It's awesome looking. Does this have any, like, good armor? Yeah, it's alright. I guess there's some alright angles, but... One tier France? Come on, man. I hate that. I don't have the broom bar. No one tier tier 1 France. Okay, I'll I don't want to do it. I'll go play some Russian bias, comrade. Yeah. 8.0 because I don't have a 7.7 heavy or 7.3 heavy. But I'm trying to get this boy right here. I think I'm gonna make a beeline for the T34 or T64. Maybe I could get the T62 M1, which I hear isn't that good, but yeah, I want to be able to take out my helicopter without like having terrible tanks, or at least one worthy tank. Hey, actually, the how do I get rid of the music of the game? It's just in the audio settings. I turned the music in-game music down all the way, so I can watch like YouTube videos while I'm playing. Yeah, like options, sound, yeah, music volume and menu. Um, yeah, the grind was hell. A lot of stress and agony. But it was worth it because this thing is really fun to play. I have once one shot an Abrams in it. I kind of need to go back to like okay, so the thing is I need to research a lot of planes to back up my tanks. I don't have enough jets, and when I do have jets, they don't have any good ordnance. But unfortunately, I can't stand playing ARB anymore. Like every time I play it, I have like one or two fun games, and then I have one 40-minute game where some dude in a bomber or a fighter or whatever flies off to nowhere, and you have to go shoot ground targets for half an hour. And it's not fun, and it's really aggravating. I like I want to make a video on it, but I don't want to just complain. And but I also don't have any solutions. I can't really think of what they could do, like that I know guarantee would work. Rainbow Six Siege, I do not play it. I heard good things about it. I haven't tried it before. It's a very like team focused game, and I don't exactly got a lot of friends to go play with, so. Hello there. Oh, all right then. Oh, there's another one. He's smart. Doesn't decide to fly right into the ground. A Ho-Ro top tier? I could actually do that. That might be kind of fun. Get out of here, bug. I do bring the it's one of the Japanese reserve tanks to top tier because it has no spawn cost, and it's not like I have any other tanks that could bring the top tier. Um, so, but yeah, I could definitely bring the row there. I think it's really fun. I'm waiting for Japanese helicopters. Like, I don't know what kind of... I think they'd be basically just American copy-paste with, like, a few... very much like the German tree. But instead of Russian, but U.S. But, like, I actually have top-tier tanks for Japan, so I could actually put them to use.
Attention to the map.
I'm really hoping for some German World War II helicopters. I know they had one that had a frontal machine gun and could drop bombs or depth charges. How long have we been playing? About an hour, 9 minutes. So that thing would be... I think they should add it for whatever battle rating. For Golden Eagles, of course. Because you can't really put it in the tree, because... Yeah. And just more low-tier helicopters that aren't necessarily effective, but cool. Free Abrams? I know you gotta talk to Gaijin about it, man. I want to ask Gaijin, being it part of the content partnership or whatever, I can get free things sometimes. So I want to ask Gaijin for a XM1. So I can say that I got a free Abrams. Alright, let's, ooh, got some machine gun fire. Oof, he didn't even yeah, you better. Oh, come on, Germany. I mean, Russia. You gotta put some depression on your tanks. Ah! Oh, come on, XM1s. Pooey. See, if I had some decent depression on my tank, I wouldn't have died. How long have I been playing War Thunder in general for now? I started about in 2015. The spring, I think it was. Favorite tank? Gotta put some thought into that one. I have been having, like, I really like a lot of the Japanese tanks because I'm a filthy weeb, but there was one tank that I really liked. Totally forgot it now. Panthers are cool. I know the Chi-Nu 2 is like really OP. But I wouldn't say it was my favorite. It's a good grinder. I apparently, according to the last time Gaijin had their little survey thing, the tank I play the most, or played the most at the time, was the Type 61. But that was a while ago. Yeah, I'd have to really like think about that for a second. It's probably some tank that I like that I'm totally brain farting right now. But mostly I like oddball tanks, the weird ones with like quirks. Like the Chi-Nu 2, I like that thing because it has a autoloader at low tiers and a good gun. It's pretty alright at the tier it's at. The gun, that is. The tank's also really alright. But, I do want to get the broom bar. The thing looks pretty fun. Yeah. Are we losing? Or okay, I think we're losing. Do we have anything like good on our side? We got leopards. Yeah. Looks like they have 9.0 stuff, and we only have 8.7 stuff. I would say IS-7 is also really fun, and it's a bit of an oddball tank. Yeah, the STA-1 and STA-2 are pretty good once they have the Heat FS. They're a little slow and clunky, but you have a high penetrating round, and you have a really good APHE round for when you get on the side of people. And their low BR is really helpful. Some people say it should be lower, but no, man. I think it's low enough. Like, I've been done really well in those tanks before. Type 61 also, really nice high penetrating Heat FS round. Good mobility. Issue is that Russian 122 millimeter rounds are guaranteed always to kill you, no matter where they penetrate you. They just hull break you basically, which is unfortunate because you have no armor. Yeah, there's the super buys. Oh, come on. Just about to shoot. Alright, I got one good tank left. Well, technically two, I guess. I'm gonna see if I can flank anyone on A. I don't have the upgraded ATGMs for this thing, unfortunately. Like, I think it's mostly stock. Yeah, so you don't even have the FPE. But that is a life preserver.
Attention to the map.
I don't actually think that you've been playing since 2001. I highly doubt that.
Attention to the map. We're ahead of the enemy.
Oh, is that a... Let's see if I can range find him. He looks very far away. Yeah, I can't range find him. But he's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Type 74, I don't blame you for completely skipping it. When it first came out, apparently it was really good because it was like an Leah with armor, but now it's not that great because it has to fight like tanks with good stuff. The STB though, the STB1, that thing's good. Has all the qualities that the Type 74 is supposed to have, but better, but lower battle rating. And I also doubt that you've been playing since 2003, because War Thunder came out in 2012. So I'm not really sure what you've been playing, but maybe you got a time machine and like traveled back in time. But even then, the servers wouldn't be up. Yeah, that's the TAM.
A little more effort and victory will be ours. Attention to the map.
I've been hearing that they're gonna. Okay, that's much more likely. HE on the BMP? Don't really know. I know the heat round will already hull break anything, but I don't know, just in case. It's not like it really matters. I got 20 rounds and they're all in the same area anyways, so I'll get ammo wrecked anyways. I have a tendency to bring a little bit of HE just in case. Like the I ran into this very odd situation. I was in the I think it's the Ho-Ri, the Japanese Ferdinand. And I ran into a IS-3 that was pretty far away. I do have the 183 Squishy Boy. So I ran into this IS-3, and I couldn't penetrate his hull, or his turret or anything. But I do know that the top of the IS-3 was 30 millimeters. And I had a pretty good shot on his top.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
But, like, he also couldn't penetrate me, which was kind of funny. And the Japanese 105 heat round, HE round penetrates 30 millimeters. So I was able to, I think, it killed his gunner once and damaged his gun. But I ran out of heat rounds because it didn't take much. Not heat, but HE rounds because it didn't take enough. And those were like a really bizarre situation that I didn't expect myself to find in. M1A2, I do not expect it to come in the next patch. Or the patch after that. Unless that's some weird 1930s tank that I don't know of. Is there a dude here? Oh no, it's a BMP-2. That just got destroyed. Oh my god. I don't think I'll be able to get him. He's probably hiding this defilade.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Yeah, he's dead anyways.
Mercy.
Hey! Napa, is it? If I stay here, I'm probably gonna get killed by something in the air. Or some tank that's sneaking by. Should probably head back to the town if I'm gonna cap the zone. Like people who send you like insults when you kill them in a game. Or say that they're gonna report you for spamming or report you for hacking. Unfortunately haven't had really much of all those. I think one dude got mad at me for killing him, but he wasn't like really angry. But in chat generally, I have run into people who are like hating on things for dumb reasons. Gee, short boy.
Nah, I don't feel like teaming up today.
I slept all day and I'm still tired. So that was a meh game. Oh, I got the thing. Alright, so you asked for the barn tank. I believe I have it in my lineup. Yeah, see? Right there. This is weird. Take forever to load. I want to get this thing. It has a really fast reload and a good gun. I used to have like some bushes on this, and I realized the bushes aren't. They just make it look dumb. I mean, I don't want to squat up right now. I bet you got a lot of hate mail. Alright. This is not a good map for this tank, but I'll do it anyways. Oh man, I can't do naval. It's too resource intensive on my system. I need a better processor or something. So I need so like streaming it would be almost unwatchable, I guarantee. Also, I was planning on ending the stream soon because I'm tired. Although I guess I could like go to 2 hours. Oh, come on. How did you get there already? Oh, he did. And that panther did not notice me. I'm gonna have a crazy reload because my loaders are dead. I got one loader left. fix the gun pretty fast. Yeah, the tribal it's not as great as some other ships out there. I like how it has 2 turrets on the front, so you can like go straight forward. You don't need to expose your side to get a good amount of firepower on them, like you do with a lot of other ships. But like I don't know, I haven't had many. Its AP shells aren't super great, and its AT shells are not great at all. They can disable enemy turrets and whatnot, but you're only going to be doing superficial damage for the most part. But it's not like terrible. I'd take it over some of the other ships. Although I haven't played much of the America. Boom. There's a turretless auto-loading variant of this, which would be amazing. But honestly, personally, I want to see more bizarre World War II vehicles. I know Russia had a bunch of them. And there's probably some strange ones that German made that I don't know of. And the US had more variants of the M6.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Need cover! Attention to the designated grid zone.
Ooh, wonder if I can get that guy. No.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh. Yes, I will be streaming Spaghetti Tanks when they come out. I'll try to stream it on Dev Server. Hopefully things go great. I don't play this thing enough. We both do the same thing, really, so I'm just gonna... Yes, I've noticed that there's Japanese Italian ships in the CBT trailer. There's a good number of them, including the Akizuki class destroyer. So that's things confirmed. And there's a good amount of stuff on a good number of other Japanese ships, but not much on their boats, which is I guess their problem area. But if you look into it, they actually did have a good number of boats that they could add. So I'm rather confident that the Japanese Navy is coming out, not the 1.5, but probably 1.87 or something. And then Italian Navy, because, yeah. I think he's good, so, oh, yeah, he's good. Ha. Why do you doing, mate? Go back to cover. Ah. See, when I'm reloading, I go to cover. Ooh, what's this? A panther trying to be a spag. Oh, yeah, I forgot these have a lower velocity. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that should have gone through. Come on. Oh, come on, man. That is just some... Alright, well, I got another guy in the tank, so... Yes, that's the joke. It's a, I plan to stream every Friday. I did not stream last Friday, so... I'm just gonna say it's a very long Friday. What are you doing, mate? Can't just walk up into my spawn. Keep thinking I see a tank over there, but nope, nothing. Yeah, that's just the spotlight. Team is not doing well at all. Yeah. But I'm oh, okay, so I was rather confident that I could turn this around, but... Nah, I'm dead. Yeah, Frank, that is very likely, in my opinion. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we got British helicopters this patch too, but that's a bit more suspect. I prefer RB. Well, there's a lot of aspects in Tank AB that I do not like. I do not like the being able to see everyone's name across the map, and I don't like it basically telling me where I need to aim or where I should aim automatically. I like having to judge it for myself. It puts more emphasis on my own abilities. I do play sometimes, mainly for grinding events, Air AB. Let's play the Italian tank. This thing's fun. Wearaboo thing? Wearaboos are hilarious. I love it when they start like talking about stats of tanks that that aren't very reliable. Like I've heard many times saying that no Tiger 2 was taken out during the entire war via enemy fire, only by running out of gas. I'm very suspect of that. They also use this as stats on why the Tiger 2 should be performing better than it does, blaming Gaijin. But I gotta say, like, Tiger 2s weren't given out to every 13-year-old who decided to play War Thunder. They were given out to, like, the good Tiger crews. So, you can't like, yeah. And it is a good tank. Oh, I also love when they demand the Tiger 1 be put down to 8.3 or 5.3. Like I haven't played in a while, so I guess I can't make a judgment on how it is doing now. But for a while, it's doing pretty good at 5.7. It gets up tiered a lot, unfortunately. I wish there was a bit of way to curb that, but Warboos, pretty funny. I haven't heard anything about the Bradley being added yet. I am expecting it. I'll be disappointed if it doesn't come, but I haven't heard anything yet. So yeah, but it wouldn't be like it should come. It was on that one leak list that just about everything else for it came true. So yeah. Oh, I should have hit. These Russians coming out in their spags. Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. Yes, T30. Please add, Gaijin. More weird prototype US heavy tanks. Well, it depends what you mean by that. There's like two ways it could be done. Is player-controlled infantry, which I personally think isn't War Thunder's like thing. It's a tank game, not an infantry game. And they could have AI infantry. If they did it right, it could be good, but it's like one of those things, if you do it wrong, it would definitely be bad. And there's also the issue, it might like bring the game's rating up from T or whatever it is at to like mature, because you're shooting people now. And you can't just say they got knocked out. I get, maybe you could, I don't know. But they would have to do it like in a way that still makes vehicle combat the focus of the game. Oh, T-34 over here. Well, that was a terrible game, and I'm just going to pretend it didn't happen. We're going to mosey on to doing something else. Alright, so Italian tanks are awful. Let's pretend they don't exist. yeah, they're not too terrible. Japan. All right. Let's do that one thing that you fainted like Pokemon. Somebody asked me to do the Ho-Bro at top tier. So I guess that's what we're going to do. Let me get my regular top tier lineup done. There is AI infantry you can shoot in some air maps, yes. But that's like more of like a blob of infantry that blows up. What do I normally put here? Oh yeah, you normally put out at the Kika. Because it is a really good bomber. But, you know what I'll do is put my crew over that one. Alright. Chiha shotgun? I'm not taking that to 10.0. Play the M18 next. I'll play the Super Hellcat. This map, I like it to a degree. It also, unfortunately, kind of sucks. But, alright, so let's make poor life choices. I'm going to be in a city area. 55 millimeters of penetration. I don't expect this to be super great. Hey, Woodruff. Because I never do this, so I don't know all the ins and outs, all the secret locations, and I'm probably pretty sure everyone on my team is going to hate me. A helicopter. I'm gonna try to get into one of those underground areas and hide there till someone drives by. Like, if the map didn't have such obvious, like, sniping positions to let you shoot across the entire map, it could be alright. But unfortunately it does, so it's a terrible map. And it's too small in my opinion. Ah! I almost had him. Luckily I can still spawn the Type 90. So here we go.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Wow, look at that. They've capped the zones and they're already pushing the spawn. Top tier. It sure is wonderful, isn't it?
Attention to the map. The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Definitely not a mess of overhyped vehicles and too small of maps, but missing features. Oh, that's a dead car. Or it's a dead tank. Not sure who shot me, but... Oh, there's a dude over here. And mine dead anyway, so... Because Abrams are everywhere. I'll do it again. Hey, got a spag. Dishonor.
Sorry.
That's a helicopter. He ain't gonna come close.
Attack the A point. Attack the B point. The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Alright, let's try this one more time, and then I'm gonna go do something else. Hopefully it's not like some crazy map like that one French map or Kursk or something. Hey, I almost had him. If I had a stabilizer, I would have. It'd be funny to stabilizer on this old tank. Alright, I think I can do it this one. Because it's hilarious. This thing has very high, a lot of HE and 55 millimeters of penetration. So you can cheese high tier tanks because they, while having good front armor, have many gaps in it that high HE can get through. Unfortunately, it's nothing like Russian 125 millimeter HE that also has a good velocity and autoloader. What? Alright. Alright, let's go see. No more of this. I'm terrible. I need to practice.
Attention to the map.
Oh, I don't have any smoke rounds. You know what I hate about this map? Is this over here, this sniping ridge is really annoying and stupid. And instead of Gaijin fixing it, they just gave the other side a sniping ridge. They're like, look, it's equal now. They didn't fix the problem, they just made it have two problems.
The enemy's getting closer to victory. Attention to the map.
Woo, gameplay.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Ultimate gameplay, man. Took a few shots though. Alright, let's spawn on this bag and go get killed.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
This dude in the chat says, there is no lags. Gaijin's proven performance of the game every single patch. There is a lag. There's many lags. I was just wondering what that black tube was. It looked weird. Like, it looked kind of like a mortar. I was thinking maybe it was like some sort of telescopic sight, but it was at an angle, so it wouldn't make sense. If it was anything, I would bring it up in my news video. But I couldn't figure out what it could be, so I might just ignore it or bring the question up. If it is like some sort of grenade launcher thing, that'd be interesting. Like, if they did make it, put it into the game. I'm assuming it would just shoot smoke. In Germ, I personally, like, from game to game, I've personally made some big mistakes. I've seen other people make big mistakes. Like the one over there that I made, spawning on that side, even though I knew the game was already midway and there would be someone camping the spawn, was a pretty big mistake. Oh, helicopter. But I couldn't see. Oh, look at that. He's at his base. So he can just land and restock.
Okay, top tier's a mess. I don't want to play it anymore.
Biggest mistake I'd say a lot of people make is grinding the Tiger 1 before the Panther. The Panther is better in my personal opinion. It has better, like, it's not a specialized tank to play. You got nice front armor, You can point your front at the enemy and shoot them, and you got a good gun. The Tiger, you gotta know what you're doing a bit more. Oh, thanks for posting that, Stars. It shoots HE elimination rounds and smoke. I have it wasn't brought up in the dev blog, so I have a feeling that it's not going to be functional in game, but maybe someday. But that'd be kind of fun to use, to like annoy enemies by shooting the very small HE round at them. But also be useful for smoke. All right, so oh yeah, Hellcat. No, there are no Hellcats in the German tree. And it's lagging a bunch, so it... Would those frag grenades be able to shoot, like, be able to do any damage to enemy tanks? Because if so, that'd be cool, as like a last ditch effort to hurt the enemy. You could like try to throw one into an M18. And something big is coming. I have a pretty positive feeling. New PC when? Not anytime soon. But I have a good feeling that we might see the C1 Ariete. And that thing, it could be just a 10.0 tank. But like I have a feeling it's a bit more than just 10.0 because it's fast. I think it has some pretty light armor and a 120 mil. I think it's the German one. So it would have to. It would be. It might be like a little bit better than some of the current tanks we have in game, and that would require a higher battle rating, and that would require a whole new round of top tier tanks for everyone else. Well, even if you can't actually harm anyone with the frag grenades, besides top tier, that would be like the greatest kill cam ever. To toss a little frag grenade into a Hellcat. I'll go like all the way over here. Dab.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
It's too far for me to get any accurate hits. I bet if I like was really good at ranging shots, I could do it, but I don't really want to. You cannot stay long. Well, don't worry. I was planning on only streaming for like 2 hours, so I was gonna end it after this game, anyways. They may be watching. Would I change the RP lines rate? Like, you mean the convertible RP thing? No, wait. Lions. I would change the RP Lions rate. Because I personally haven't had the issue, but I have, what is it? Yeah, 13 million Lions, because I play the game a lot. Average players don't have that. Ideally, I would just take the Lion system out of the game entirely. You research a tank, it's yours, Bammo. Because the Lions, they're really just another way to elongate the grind. But I'm not like a financial advisor for Gaijin. I must go before the tower notices. Alright. Oh, hello there. Oh, goodbye. I don't know if I can penetrate him from, like, fronts or sides. Get away from me! Wow, that ended horribly. Alright, T-34 time. Let's spawn over here so we can cross the bridge, get straight to the town. And once again for Tap E Simulator. Woo. This, despite its large size, I kind of like this map. Like, sure, it takes a while to get to the battle, but it also gives you a lot to, a lot to work with. Well, I'll be happy to hear it when it is ready. What do I do to make it not long, tedious, and boring? I have two monitors. I got one right here, and one right here. So when I'm playing the game, I got like YouTube videos. I can just watch YouTube, listen to music, see what's going on with the Discord. And that makes like the small things very boring, and also like it makes it playing War Thunder kind of a passive experience. And yeah, so once you kind of like just start doing it in the back of your head, other than that, just, you know, play the game not seriously, play for every individual match, not for gotta get that one tank. Sometimes I do like power grind to get a tank as soon as possible, and that's never fun, but then you get that tank and you're like, oh, it's a tank. But yeah, watch YouTube. That's what I do, make it not boring. Cause like the game's great, cause like a lot of games when you try to go click on the other window, like manage your internet browser, it minimizes the game. But for this one, like I can like Second. Like, I can take my cursor, just bring it over here. I can click on things. I can manage the stream. Then I can quick back. And nothing gets minimized. No, like, weird long loading times for this thing to come back. It's great. Man, I'm getting really hungry. I had like a sandwich. Oh, actually, at like 3 in the morning, I had 2 bowls of pasta. Yeah, I think I got away. Oh, and plane. Why is my rooftop machine gun not like going up? Like it functions on the same axis of the main cannon, which it doesn't need to. Knock that tree down. What is that bomber doing? I think the wyvern actually shot his tail off. Oh, hello, mouse. Oh, goodbye, mouse. Do I frequent the War Thunder subreddit? Not too often. Off and on. I'll make sure to check it. See if any major stories have popped up. But I don't really go like there and read the things. Like most of it through the weekend and Monday and Tuesday, it's like really low effort memes. And then the rest of the day, it's like you get some discussion about things. And nothing against the low effort memes. It's just I'd rather have a mix of the two instead of just low effort memes and then just game discussion. Her main is banned. Getting a little too spicy on the chat or something. Well, Germans are always fun to play. They have good guns. Early on, they kind of have bad armor, but they get better armor down the line. And their tanks look cool. Like, Russian tanks, they're good and all, but they don't look that cool. They're all very samey. T-34s are meh. Not IS, but KV-1s are like most generic tank design you could think of. I have posted a few things there. I used to be a lot more active, but not as much recently. Tiger 1, well, Tiger 1's in a very unfortunate spot, as there's been apparently a lot more up tiers recently. I don't play the tank too much, so I can't say for sure. But so anytime you get up tier, you have to play it like a medium tank. Get down tiered, you play it like a heavy tank. But also, you only have 100 millimeters of frontal armor. So you always have to angle your armor, but you have to know how much you angle it because your sides are weaker than your front. So yeah, whenever you're fighting another enemy, you gotta angle the armor. Other than that, it's a lot more just a little too spicy. All right, all right. I'll expect your message later this month.
Our victory is near.
Tiger 4.7. Oh man, that would be a mess. So yeah, with the Tiger 1, angle your armor. You got a good shell, but you, the penetration is a bit lower than the, what do you call it, the Panther. But really what you gotta do is distract the enemy, and don't do your best not to show your front directly. Always point a corner at the enemy. Unless you're up tiered. If you're up tiered, avoid enemy at all costs, because even angling won't help you. You gotta play it like a medium tank, and not straight on like attacking the enemy. You gotta flank a bunch, and it has some pretty good mobility, so you can do that. I think we're winning this one, because I haven't died in a while. I guess I can't say. Well, I guess it's a bit equal. Allies do have good air support. Things sound so cool. I don't see any enemy tanks. We still got some good allies, so that's nice. Yep, there's an enemy. You know what I love about the US 40s is they're actually pretty good. I don't see anything in the kill feed, so I think he's still alive. You can kill Okay, so here's the thing. They do look kind of cool. I'll give you that. But they have the most obvious weak spots. And, so they're far too easy to kill. You just, with heat, shoot them in the, gun mantlet. And then shoot their lower front plate, or shoot their upper front plate. The Challenger 1 Mark III. Yeah, it does. It looks pretty awesome. It's all decked out and stuff. Most kills I had in a tank in one round. One time I was in the T-28, the Stalin train, and I believe I got 20-something kills. I got down tiered. I killed so many enemies I actually ran out of ammo. I think one of the last kills I got was I like missed a bunch too, so it had to do with a lot of my ammo. I think there's an enemy up there. I can't tell. Yes, all good American tanks are actually just OP. And all bad German tanks are actually just over-tiered. Same with the Russian ones. Yeah, there's no one up here. I'm gonna park in these bushes and see what happens from there. So ideally, I should get out of the bushes. Or get into these bushes. Yeah, there we go. So this is to say, F this game mode, F the low A cost for planes, and F the, I don't know, that is plane of European. Oh, there's a dude capping, so I might as well join him. Which tank needs to be nerfed? Wait, what is this? There's a parked Wyvern. Well, alright then. A tank that needs to be nerfed, the RU-251 either needs to be 7.0 or 7.3, or the JP-45 needs to be 6.7 or 6.3. Hopefully he can take off. You know, I love most about Jag Panthers. I can't do it in this tank, but they always think that they're invincible on the front, but there's a gap between the gun mantlet and the frontal armor that you can kill enemies in. Oh, damn, I died. Oh, yeah, Germany suffers. Oh man, he killed the Wyvern. At top tier, they all perform pretty well, playing their strengths. Really no best tank. Yeah, I'd say that. The best, like, there's no best tank, but there is a best lineup, or at least there's bad lineups. Japan doesn't have any lineups at all, so they can't be the best because you have once you die, you're out. While at Abrams, once they die, they have another Abrams, and they have the prototype Abrams, and the British don't have any 10.0 tanks, but the Germans have a similar scenario, but it's not like they have two. What do they call them? Leo 2s. They have a Leo 2 and then they have the Leo 2K, which isn't nearly as good. Oh, FPE. Let's get that. Really kills this tank. This spag a lot. And the Russians, I gotta say, the Russians probably have the short stick because their vehicles, they just don't fit the game meta. They're too slow. But anyways, it's been about 2 hours. So thanks for watching. If you like this stream, hit the like button. If you didn't like the stream, don't hit the like button. If you want to see more, I'm going to try to stream every Friday. And I make news videos every Sunday. So I end to make random videos throughout the week. So hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified anytime I upload anything. Thanks for watching and have a great day.